Uh, Today we're going to be investigating a text score by Christian Wolff from 1969. It's called Play. There's a short version of it, and then there's a longer version of it, which is called Color version. I'm not sure what recording we're going to find today, so maybe I'll just go through both here. They both look a little bit wordy, but that's kind of expected with Wolff's text scores. So this first one is just one big paragraph. It says play, make sounds in short bursts, clear and outline for the most part, quiet, two or three times move towards as loud as possible, but as soon as you cannot hear yourself or another player, stop directly. Allow various spaces between playing, sometimes overlap events. One, two, three, four, or five times, play a long sound or complex or sequence of sounds. Sometimes play independently, sometimes by coordinating with other players. Or a player should play at a signal over which he/she/they has no control at some point or throughout use electricity. So it's very open and it's clearly concerned more with how performers interact with one another. So I think you kind of need to perform this with more than one person. The last sentence is kind of interesting. Use electricity, um, maybe some sort of signal or pre-recorded thing, some sort of electronic music could add another element to the piece. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. It's kind of just in three run-on sentences. The longer sentences kind of suggest all kinds of different things in performance, and then the shorter sentences kind of ask something specific from the piece. But I'm skeptical that people care about those shorter sentences. Okay, and then the color version says play, make, sounds, etc. Red, blue, white, green, yellow, black, silver, sharp, short sound, flat, silence, simpler relationships, mixed with less simple, with breath or air, soft, long, thin, or flourished. Variable shades. Colors need not be symbols for sounds nor sounds for colors. Consider making sometimes a fabric with some design in it, but not in two dimensions, or allow for the possibility of periodicities appearing and disappearing. For instance, shortly on being identified, or immediately on being initiated, or within 3 to 7 seconds of a signal. At some point, drop two of the colors and two of the descriptions listed above, and shortly before finishing, introduce five new ones. Are musical sounds to other sounds as black and white is to color? Are the colors necessary? Lights, painting, confetti, and colors already there. What about texture? Smooth, lumpy, gritty, streaks, powder, smeared, even, edged, trailing. Colors are not to objects one sees as a sound quality to sounds one hears, or are they? Here we have a 15-minute version here for soprano saxophone, percussion, cassette recorders, that's the electronic element, and dance, that might refer more to the color version. Then we have a 13-minute version with a whole chamber ensemble here. Doesn't really list the instruments, but it looks like a couple guitars, bass, percussion, and piano. And then there's this version, which someone is just doing solo piano. There's this random SoundCloud recording, no listing of improvisers or instruments. So not bad. There's at least four recordings to choose from. I'm probably gonna go with this first one just because I like that they cared to include electricity and that there's a visual element. This was presented part of this concert. Cage, Wolff, Ichianagi composed improvisations for music and dance. Portland, Oregon, USA, shortly before the pandemic. And yeah, it's part of Notice Recordings, which is a cassette label and the Extradition series, which is a concert series of experimental music, I guess also in Portland. And again, it's 15 minutes, so I'll see you in a little while here. Okay, so unfortunately there's no video of the dance in this recording. It was just an audio recording. Um, but it was kind of fun. I liked the use of tape as sort of like it was just recording the live music and playing it back and manipulating it live. I thought that was really cool. So uh, yeah, not a bad interpretation. I think it really matched the text, particularly of the first version, not the color version necessarily. So yeah, a cool opportunity to listen to some live cassette tape performance. Kind of reminded me of some like early Merzbow, something like that.